Hey, beautiful souls. I'm back again to share another experience, and this experience is quite amazing as well. Uh, in this particular day, I was, of course, working with the Darius method uh, to achieve the out of body states. I went a bit, you can say, very attacking because I thought I will try different stuff, like try out of body during the day, do it's like try different thing, but like staying on it. At the same time, of course, was the clearing process as well, where I was kind of yeah, releasing stuff inside that I have been kind of yeah, taking it from here from this enslaved planet, because you come to a slave to a planet who was enslaved before you come, and then you just get programmed to be the next slave through the system that is here. So as I was working and clearing stuff, I remember one particular night I put my hands free on, like I mean the headset, to listen to the frequencies, binaural beats, and I put it for 3 hours. I was trying different, like 1.5, 3. Darius had different methods you can try the out of body, and for me, all of those have kind of worked. When I've experimented with the different practices. So in this particular day, I put the 3 hours binaural beats, and suddenly, maybe around 1 hour, 1.5, 2, I somehow kind of, at the time I had a lot of stuff as well. So I was like, I was losing conscious a lot. I couldn't keep my conscious awake for some period. Just like sometimes it will disappear or it will shut down and then just don't come back. And then sometimes it falls asleep, you know. And of course, I was new to all of this. So I was trying. And I had many experience here and there, spontaneous, short, out of body, a little bit, many different things. Uh, and suddenly I fall asleep, maybe after 1 hour or something, but the binaural beat still was keep going for 3 hours. And then when the binaural beat stops, something kind of triggered me. I popped up out of the body, and then yeah, I was. It was in the middle of the night, of course. I remember sitting like this. My physical body was here in bed, was lying down, and I was here, but it was in a different place. And I remember sitting like this. I remember watching my physical body here, and at the same time, I was in awareness from above, maybe 3 meters above or 2 meters. From this place, I was, I don't know, consciousness, awareness, or God point of view. I could see the whole situation as well. It felt like I was out of the body, but out of the body again, like the movie Inspection in a sense, but you just can watch it from, you're kind of in a out of body within the out of body. Darius had this experience once as well. I remember when he explained in his homepage that he went out of the body, and then somehow he was confused. He didn't know what was, if he was out of the body or not. So he just laid down, and suddenly he popped out of the body again. And from the top perspective, you can see both bodies. So you can say it was a bit like that as I observed it, but uncontrolled. Like when it happened, I didn't do it with purpose somehow. So as I was observing this, I saw myself. I was me. It was like me. Uh, and I had blonde hair. That was the only difference. Like blonde hair, like what's going on? And it was dark, but outside it was so bright. It was so bright, and I just couldn't make sense of it, you know. But after listening to others' experience, when they come out of the body, there is something outside. There is so much light, and some people cannot see the sun even. But how I understand it, it's our light, our true light. Now we have kind of in that state, you can see the full spectrum, as Darius explained, 100% of everything. So as I was observing my body, and of course, what did I do? I just turned around, and I can see myself turning around, looking at the body instead of going out through the door and experiencing. But I just somehow instinctively, because I was not used to this kind of stuff. I know Darius says you just need to go, go, go. But when you're in this state, you're in this, you just kind of forget what you learned in a sense, because it's so fresh. You trying different stuff, and when you're in that loop, you don't know what is what, and then something things happen so fast. It's not like sitting here talking to you. I have time, and none of this like things happens, especially in the start. You don't stay out for so long. At least happens for me a few times. So I was watching my body. I certainly a flame. It was like a flame appeared in my body, zoop, and somehow it sucked my body inside of the body again. Because yeah, I turned around and the glue was, I don't know, at the time this was maybe a bit over a year ago, this experience. And yeah, I went back to my body, but I could see myself for a few seconds out here in this physical body, but I was mere amazed from this awareness point of view, where I had full clarity of what was going on. Yeah, I remember get sucked back to the body, and suddenly I went fell asleep again, like right away. And then as I wake up in the morning, the first thing I remember was this experience I had out of the body. It was like so strong that you can't think about anything else, and it's so present, it's so fresh, it's amazing, and I could make sense out of it. But as I was listening to others, then I was understanding more what was going on, and how could I yeah, be more command at that state. But somehow things went so fast, and then I somehow forgot all of the kind of learning, and I, in a sense, I couldn't react as well, because you need a few seconds to just orientate, look around, but then at the same time you can't be close to the body, because you get the glue will suck you back in because of the density that was in the body then. I'm not really sure. So there's many things to at the start especially, but for me it doesn't matter. I had this understanding and this experience, and I knew I was out of the body there, middle of the night, but it was in the middle of the day outside. Sun was shining bright through my window and everything. So yeah, when I wake up, I felt, of course, amazing, and I got a step forward in my working with this stuff. So overall, I was very happy, very amazed that I'm making steps in the right direction. Yeah, the process is going okay. And that was basically it. Um, at that time, I was kind of crying a lot as well, through yeah, watching my stuff, how I was behaving, anger, frustration. At the time, I was like, yeah, I had a lot of stuff, garbage from my past, when I was younger, I had a turbulent life. I was at times I was, yeah, you can say, the kind of the underground as well. I was cheating, stealing, fighting, all this kind of crazy stuff, because I was brought up in a country where this was kind of normal. You need to survive, you need to watch your own back, and everything was kind of wild, wild west. And yeah, it felt like I was born in the wild, where you have kind of every predator that is kind of against you. There's some nice predators as well, but for the most, it was like third world country. People were poor. It's like fighting each other in a sense, and you had like snakes, lions, tigers, hyenas. At the time, you see these animals as dangerous, as insane, as crazy. Everybody has his own tricks to take advantage of you in a sense. So you just need to kind of, yeah, deal with all of this, and this stays with you, and you take it with you. And then when you work with this kind of work and you look back, you know now who you are and who you thought you were. And so this process was going on with the clearing, and because from the awareness, you know who you are. You know that you are the God, and when you watch the human, how the human has, what the human has gone through, you feel sad for it. And now it's like the process of working with the human and clearing out those fear-based scenarios, those uncomfortable, that anxiety. Somebody can stab you, kill you, take advantage of you, use you, humiliate you. All those agendas was on the table every day, even with kids. You know, the country I came from, it was like very. If you did something to someone, he will not forget it. He will take you, even if he's younger now. But he's waiting till he grow up so he can, yeah, so you can pay back in a sense. So you have this awareness that if you do something wrong, but it's a very big potential that this person will come and take you, like you see in a sense, like in the mafia movies. You killed his brother, and the kid and the younger brother is waiting till he grow up, and he will take revenge to the people who killed his brother. So that was common, and I had a lot of that as well. I didn't want it. I wasn't a good person inside, but somehow I needed to be, you know, you need somehow to kind of pretend you're crazy to deal with crazy people, with the crazy world, and was survivor. So yeah, many of those things have been cleared out through working with the Darius experience, and I'm so glad, and that's why I'm today, because I've grown up so much, I've learned so much, I have integrated so much, I have released so much, and the only thing I have only love to share this. And I don't want any recognition that I am this guy. No, I just want people to have this because I can see myself in everybody. Uh, we all go through shit in life in different ways. And yeah, this experience kind of also helped me realize again, reinforce and integrate that we are amazing, and we need to work on ourselves and help other people after our best ability to help them wake up somehow. And yeah, go in love, in kind of in trust that everything will be okay. How? I don't know, but I know I'm protected by divine, and I'm a sovereign being, and now I'm fully awake. I'm uncontrollable. It's like you have full view from above what's going on in everything you do as you work with this stuff. So yeah, that's what has been happening with me, and this experience was very amazing, because when you're out of the body, the bliss I was after, and the connection and the downloads that was coming, because it does something when you pop out of the body. You, even if you don't have so much experience out of the body, but the more you are there, insane how many downloads you get, information and wisdom, and yeah, many, many different things. So yeah, again, I hope you enjoy this experience and take some from this and apply it in your life and see what's what's for you there. What yeah, what you learn from this and guys, remember, I'm not good at it. I'm just telling you that now I'm doing it after my best ability. But before I was not good when I was having experiences. When you kind of right away you wake up after the out of body or something, you need to write down the feeling, the sensations. Just write it down because then it stands. You know it, you have it in you, but you don't have it exactly 100% as because with time the experience is still real, but there is so many details that you just don't somehow remember. But you remember the overall point of view, what happens about everything, but there's so many more details that led to the next step, to the next step, and things like that. So write things down when you have this experience. Have a notebook close to you. If you're not used to it, I was not used to it. I just like somehow you have to, because when they happen again and again, they are so profound. You just yeah, keep as many details as possible because the experience through that will be more. As you go, you will look back and you will integrate more. You will feel more. You will live more in the experience. And I didn't do that, but I've started now lately. And yeah, so when something arises, I just put it down. A good idea come, I write it down. Experience I want to talk about that I have forgotten because I did write down nothing. And suddenly it comes, I write down again and I focus on that and I remember how it went. And the more I'm there, it's like the more information comes and I'm able to share it with you. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one and see you in the next one.